Sumo. Since ancient times, warriors clad in mawashi belts have waged battles within the ring. It is one of the few combat sports without weight classes. Thus, student wrestlers who are heavier and larger in stature have a distinct advantage over the rest of their competition. Among them, there are those with the potential to achieve the rank of Yokozuna. These athletes receive the name of a sword from Japan's national treasures as their moniker.
Well, looks like I'm still no match for you.
I can tell you spent a bunch of hours working on the basics. You've been holding your own during our matches.
I can't believe I get to do sumo in the dojo again. Yuma and his thugs were using it as a personal hangout before our latest club member went head-to-head with him and won it back.
Man, I need an official bout. Hey, Cap, when's the next tournament coming up?
Hey, I'm dying to compete too, but our club still only has 2 members in it. We're gonna need at least 3 more people to join us before we can enter any tournaments.
Then there's nothing to worry about, because we're gonna get a ton at the club sign-up day tomorrow.
What makes you think that's gonna happen?
I've got a plan. Just leave everything to me.
Okay.
What goes hand in hand with sumo? Chanko Nabe stew, of course! When they get a taste, we'll have to turn people away!
Damn. What the hell are you? Sure were howling in your sleep, Yuma. Probably having nightmares about getting his ass kicked by a freshman.
That kid.
I'm gonna be the best wrestler in Japan. If you ever want a rematch, I'll be happy to take you on.
He's out of his mind if he thinks he'll be the best in Japan.
Nothing better than working up a sweat on the soccer field!
Stick around for a game of target practice.
Sign up for the Sumo Club!
No prior experience required. I hate to say it, but I'm getting the feeling high schoolers aren't into sumo these days.
Don't forget, we have a secret weapon. Oh. Hey, you guys, we're giving away free Chanko stew.
Never heard of it before. I see why. This crap is awful.
But I eat it all the time.
It's a lawsuit waiting to happen.
What could you even put in here to make it taste this bad?
The usual. I mean, I added some extra garlic and protein powder for nutrition.
Yeah, think I'm gonna find a crowd of people to hand out these flyers to.
Well, looks like I'll have leftovers.
Delicious. A little salty, slightly bitter, and totally original.
Yeah? So I'm not crazy. Go ahead, have as much as you want.
If you're sure. Definitely. Thanks, bro.
You know what else you've been missing? Sumo! Why don't you sign up?
Join your club. Different combat sports would boost my prospects, but sumo's not on the list.
Prospects?
Second year Chihiro Kunisaki, Wrestling Club. Remember the name, because I'm going to be America's best mixed martial arts fighter.
First year Hinomaru Ushio, future Yokozuna. I'm gonna be a sumo pro.
Hold up. I was dead serious when I told you I'm going to be the best. Then you turn around and make a joke? Not cool, man.
No joke. I was dead serious too.
I've got a feeling we're 2 of a kind, Ushio. Cut from the same cloth, or whatever it is people like to say. Hey, you know what? Here you go. You're the kind of guy who will appreciate this. It's a competition offering a unique training experience and recruits club members.
Oh, cool.
You should stop by if you got the time. See ya.
Maybe I will. That guy seems pretty motivated. Yep, with zero interest in sumo.
After volleyball is finished, the wrestling club will be holding an exhibition match.
We're falling way behind schedule, so tell everyone to pick up the pace.
Ma'am!
Bro, I want to join her club bad.
Don't you know who she is? That's Reina, last year's Miss Dachi High and the current student council president.
Huh? For real?
The freshmen are already noticing me. That didn't take long.
Still, this year, things are going real smooth. Probably have that freshman to thank. You know, the one from Sumo Club who took care of those punks.
Just shut up, dude!
How dare you mention that in front of Reina?
So, how have the crowds been?
Pretty consistent with what you're seeing. How about you?
I handed out flyers, but I'm starting to feel like it's just a waste of paper.
Oh, man. Oh, actually, a guy did stop by and handed me some kind of event ticket.
Oh, yeah. I saw a huge crowd hanging around the gym watching whatever's going on inside.
Now I'm depressed and jealous.
Well, since no one's stopping by here, want to go check it out?
Supreme! Invincible! The strongest!
Ippon! With his arm drag finisher, the Chihiro Special #1! The karate, boxing, and judo clubs have been defeated. Who will be next?
Chihiro can fight, I'll give him that much.
That's a little bit of an understatement. Last year, he went on to become the national champ in wrestling.
So he's the strongest guy in our school? Even more than Yuma?
Strong, yeah, but,
Wait, I don't believe my eyes. The champion's giving the loser a lesson in where he went wrong.
He's pretty much the most obnoxious guy I've ever met. Odachi High's own Mr. Untouchable.
Still, he's in a combat sport like us. And check out the crowd. They're totally into the show.
Who is crazy enough to challenge him next? We have a volunteer from the Sumo Club?
Did he say?
Good. I've been waiting for you. I don't care about sumo. On the other hand, your enthusiasm intrigues me.
Hey, Ushio?
Isn't it tragic, Captain? Everyone writes off sumo before giving it a chance. But maybe they need an up-close and personal demonstration. And then they'll finally appreciate it.
Hey, did you hear? That short kid from the Sumo Club is taking on Chihiro in a one-on-one.
What? You're kidding. The freshman who beat Yuma?
Yeah, back when Yuma was considered the strongest guy at Dachi High.
Does that shrimp have a death wish or something?
I'm going to bring sumo to you. I want you to see it in person, up close.
I invited you after all. But what about your rituals? I mean, can you do sumo in any old gym?
Professional sumo is part ritual, but it's also part entertainment. Down the road, I'm going to have to put on a show for a packed Kokugikan arena. I see this as good practice.
You're actually game, aren't you?
Yay. Are you sure you want to do this, Broseph? I mean, we're talking about the national wrestling champ here. Beating him would make our club look good, but...
I'm sorry if I lose.
Huh?
Promotion is partly why I'm doing this. But it's also a rare chance for me to face a top-class athlete. I want to see if I have what it takes to win. Fighting him will make me stronger.
Stronger?
Besides, wrestling matches take place inside of a ring using only your bare hands. It's not that different from sumo.
Wrong. They're nothing alike. With throws in judo and pinfalls in wrestling, you're vulnerable to a fatal blow. You're completely defenseless. Now let's take a look at sumo. If you leave the ring, you lose. If your hand touches the ground, you lose. What a waste of a fight. A sumo victory is just so lame. You can't be called a true winner until you've subdued your opponent. I'm gonna be a mixed martial artist, so compared to that, your sport seems kinda wimpy to me.
Wimpy? Here's my suggestion. You fight under wrestling rules, sumo for me. I lose if I step outside the circle, or if anything but my feet touches the ground. You lose if you're on your back any longer than 1 second, but your hands and knees are free to touch the mat.
Gasp! What's he thinking? He's made a list of rules that have given his competitor the upper hand.
This guy.
Oh, muscle, no brain. And yet, this could work to my advantage.
You're not doing this because you underestimate me. All right then. But I still have my own pride to consider. There! Now you have something to grab.
Thanks.
The crowd's excitement is absolutely electric. What's your take, Ozaki?
What? You're asking me?
Reina says she wants to ref the match.
Breaking news here. The guest referee officiating this fight is none other than Reina, our student council president.
Thank you! You're too wonderful!
What's she doing?
Do you even know the rules?
I don't mind her reffing.
Did this guy actually beat Yuma? I don't know how he pulled it off, but I refuse to accept it.
Wrestling versus sumo, the sports battle of the century. The crowd is holding its breath, waiting for the sound of the Huh?
Begin!
Supreme!
It's off! And there's a special high-speed, no-motion tackle!
Chihiro special!
If this were sumo, you would have just died. Let's equate losing with dying. In my sport, this is fatal. Wimpy? Afraid not.
What a challenger! He just made a mockery of the national champ's signature tackle!
Stand up. You're not dead yet. Well, not in wrestling terms, anyway.
Far from it. I've got a lot of fight left in me. If you want to kill me, you're gonna have to break my neck! He blocked that too? Fine. No flying airplane throw! Chihiro special number 4!
The champion's unleashing a flurry of brutal attacks! But instead of toppling his opponent, he can't even drop him to his knees!
How can you be having this much trouble, Kunisaki?
Incredible. If you get knocked down in our sport, you lose. So that means there's nobody in martial arts who's more impervious to falling than a sumo wrestler!
We divide our attention between standing and ground moves, but they dedicate their entire training to remaining upright. Still, how can he last so long on one leg?
Is this it? The challenger has been on his back foot the whole match. And like that, a barrage of attacks!
I just faced off against some boxing and karate clubs. Pummeling me isn't gonna get you anywhere.
An armbar throw counter!
The challenger has gone full offensive!
An over-thigh scooping body drop!
He keeps backing up after knocking me to the ground. A sumo wrestler to the very end, huh? He's underestimating me.
Something's changed about him.
You're a strong opponent, Hinomaru. But you're obsessed with sumo and refuse to stay on the offensive. And that'll be your downfall! You're finished! I'm winning this match here and now! Chihiro special number 1!
There's no way he's getting out of this one.
Impressive technique, but...
He countered? There's no way!
You're not the only one here with a special move! Ah! Right underhand throw! Demon wheel! What we're competing for isn't the survival of our bodies. It's about spirit. When you've spent all your power, pride, and resolve only for it to be useless, and you see your opponent still standing in the ring, that's a sumo wrestler's death.
I didn't expect you to counter that. While I could continue to fight, I'm too disappointed. I accept defeat.
In the contest of wrestling versus sumo, a fierce battle between combat sports, our winner is Hinomaru Ushio!
This can't be happening. My plan was to make an unfair call, ensuring Kunisaki was the victor.
You actually won!
So how much do Mawashi belts cost?
Huh? That's kind of a specific question.
Well, I'm obviously going to be needing one if I plan on joining the sumo club.
Whoa, you're serious?
Let's see. Incredible core strength, the power to push opponents back. Those are skills I'll need as an MMA fighter. And if you love the sport, then it can't be that bad. You've convinced me to try sumo. So sign me up!
We got another one! Awesome! We're excited for you to be a part of our team. Welcome to the club.
Wait, you're not serious? But it's sumo! Freaking sumo!
And look, I don't know what your deal is, but seems like you got some kind of grudge against them.
Some kind of grudge? That doesn't even begin to cover it. Let me be clear! I will never forgive you, Hinomaru!
Jeez, what do you do to her, man?
I have no idea.
You were incredible out there.
Yeah? Thanks for saying. So guys, you want to give it a try?
Yeah. It's not really for me.
Losers.
Well, that's disappointing. The gym was packed and we didn't move anyone else to sign up? I kind of feel like I'm letting sumo down.
Excuse me? If you'll let me, I'd like to join the sumo club.
Huh?
Watching you fight inspired me. Mr. Hinomaru, sumo is amazing!
What is he, some kind of idiot?
There's something about being in a sumo ring, like a shot of adrenaline to the heart.
Yuma.
That kid down there knows what I'm talking about. He glimpsed it during today's fight.
What are you saying? You've been weird ever since that freshman beat you. I need you to go back to being my badass big brother and take care of things. Kick the crap out of Hinomaru.
Sorry, but those days are done. I've decided I'm going to take up sumo to defeat him.
You too?
I can't go into this half-heartedly. He's on a totally different level. I won't get there unless I'm committed.
Is it worth the trouble? All this effort for him?
If you want to know the answer, open your eyes.
Man, we worked our butts off yesterday and only got 2 new members.
So what? We're not giving up that easily. After morning practice, we'll hand out...
I've never seen the dojo this clean.
About time you showed up.
What are you doing back here?
You're the one who invited me, idiot, to find out why I lost. Remember that? And on the subject, losing doesn't sit well with me. I've made up my mind. I'm going to beat you and become the best in Japan. What are you, dumb? I'm saying I'm joining the sumo club.
I have no objections, but it's up to our captain.
Oh, but I don't... You're bowing to me?
I'm sorry for my actions. I know this is a completely selfish request, but allow me to learn sumo. Please.
Wanting to learn is reason enough. There's no way I can say no.
I never thought I'd see the day.
Damn it! How long were you standing there?
If I hadn't interrupted, we would have gotten to see the waterworks.
Don't you ever look down on me.
So you've got 5 members.
Who are you?
Kirihito? You go to school here?
I do. Only because I heard you were enrolled.
He's a friend of yours? You must know sumo!
You're joining too?
Yes, but not as a club member. I assume you plan on entering a tournament now. But as things stand, you'd be eliminated in the first round.
How the hell would you know?
He doesn't realize who he's talking to.
No need to worry, though. Under my guidance, this club can make it to nationals.